Want to speak real Greek from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at GreekPod101.com.
Hi everybody, Stefania here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Greek questions. The question for this lesson is, when do you keep the final ni of a word? Many students get confused when they see some Greek words that end in ni, sometimes omitting that final ni. For example, then and the, not. Min and me, don't. Tin and ti, the, and so on. So they ask me why this happens. I will explain the rule behind this in hopes that it will help all of you puzzled learners of Greek. Let's go into more detail. First, let's see what does the final ni rule say and which words get affected by it. The rule says that the feminine words tin, the or her, stin, to the, aftin, her, and the particles then and min keep that final ni when the next word begins either with a vowel or the consonants kappa, pi, taf, xi, psi, or the double consonant combinations b, d, g, t, and z. In any other case, they lose it. Min also loses its final ni before a punctuation mark or a scholarly participle in some standard expressions. For example, mi, don't, and choros mi kapnizondon, non-smoking area. The masculine words ton, the or him, ston, to, in, or, at the, έναν, one, afton, him, and the adverb san, as or like, always keep that final ni. This rule applies to written speech only. In oral speech, many Greeks assimilate the final ni with the next word's initial letter, so ni is often not heard. Check out our assimilation videos in the Ultimate Greek Pronunciation Guide series on GreekPod101.com. Here are some sample sentences. Αυτόν δεν τον ξέρω, I don't know him. Χρησιμοποιώ τη σκούπα, I use the broom. Following up, let's see why we keep the final ni in some words. The reason is simple. If we were to remove the final ni from the masculine words ton, ston, afton, and έναν, they could be confused for neuter words, especially when they define a noun whose gender we are not sure of. So, when we would see somewhere written τον νέο, without knowing the context, we wouldn't be sure if it's a neuter adjective, meaning the new, or a masculine noun in the accusative case, meaning τον νέο, the young man. Here are some more sample sentences. Ξέρεις τον νέο υπάλληλο? Do you know the new employee? Διαλέγω αυτόν και εκείνον. I choose him and him. Finally, there is one case where the current rule creates some uncertainty. By allowing us to write the, not, there might be cases where this negative particle might be mistaken for the conjunction the, roughly meaning however. For example, ο δάσκαλος μιλούσε, οι μαθητές δε γελούσαν. The teacher was talking, the students, however, were laughing. If the conjunction the would be mistaken for the verb's negation when reading, then the meaning would be different. The teacher was talking, the students weren't laughing. The problem is in written speech only, because in oral speech, the intonation helps make the distinction. This issue has created a lot of controversy among teachers, editors, and linguists, leaving students and other people confused. So some Greeks write then, always, while others follow the existing rule. I personally choose to always write then to avoid any confusion. Here are some sample sentences. Πρώτα γίνεται η συνέντευξη, κατόπιν δε γίνεται εξέταση. First, there's the interview. Later on, however, there's an examination. Δεν ξέρω τι να κάνω. I don't know what to do. Tip. If you have trouble remembering the rules consonant letters, here's a cheat phrase that will help you remember them. Τσάι στην κατάψυξη και ένα bulldog στο jeep. Meaning, tea in the freezer and a bulldog in the jeep. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I hope this cheat phrase will help. How was the lesson? Pretty interesting, right? Do you have any more questions? If you can come up with any other cheat ideas, let me know in the comments. Γεια χαρά!